Assalamu alaikum. Today we're going to show you how to draw the planets in our solar system to scale and according to the figures given to us by Allah through his servant, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. What this means is that we're going to show you how to draw the planets compared to each other in terms of their size. Later on, we'll show how they compare to each other in terms of their distance from the sun. So let's get started. So here's a list of materials that you'll need for the ruler. Make sure the ruler has centimeters on a scale of the ruler. You also have a data table that I'm going to show you here shortly, and a calculator, and optionally you can use a compass, a drawing compass that is, to help you with drawing your circles. Or you can just go ahead and freehand them. That'll be fine. Now, if we look at this data table, we have figures that are based on the figures given to us by Master Fard Muhammad to his servant, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, for the Lost Foundation of Islam in North America. And these figures have been converted into other units that we're going to use to draw and make this scale project. But today, we're only going to focus on the diameter, drawing the diameter to scale. We're not going to focus on the distance right now, only drawing the diameter. So we're going to use this bottom portion here, and here we have the diameter in miles of the 9 planets. These have been converted to kilometers, which we're going to use down here. If you see, the instructions are for drawing diameter to scale. We simply take the diameter of the planet in kilometers and divide that figure by 10,000. So for example, looking at the Earth, we have the Earth with a diameter of 7,926 miles. Converted into kilometers is 12,756. So if we take 12,756 divide by 10,000, you get 1.27. We're going to just round that to 1.3 to make it a little easier to draw. And so that is our calculation for the Earth. So you would go ahead and do all of the calculations for the rest of the 8 planets, and then you can begin your drawing. So again, an example here, the Earth. Here's my paper and my pencil, and here's my ruler, which does in fact have a side that has inches but also centimeters, and we're going to use the centimeter side. I'm going to zoom in so that you can see what I'm doing perhaps a little easier. All right. So here we have the ruler, and on the top scale here is the metric system in centimeters, counting 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. Each little tick is a millimeter, and that's why you have the little mm here. It's referring to each of the individual little ticks. So if we're going to draw the Earth to scale, it's going to be 1.3 centimeters. And we don't start drawing just at the edge of the ruler. We have to start drawing where the scale begins, which is here. So we're going to draw from 0 to 1. That's going to give us 1. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, which represents a tenth of a centimeter, 1.3. And so we will draw like this. 1, and then 1, 2, 3 tenths of a centimeter. And now we have a line that is approximately 1.3 centimeters. And so all we need to do now is draw our circle. And you can use a compass, or again you can freehand it. I'm going to use a plastic compass here that I have as a tool. Alright, and there we have our circle with its diameter that represents the planet Earth drawn to scale. And so now all you need to do is color that up, and that will be a representation of the Earth, and then you can go on to the other planets, drawing them and coloring them as well. And when you're done, it may look something like this. I used yellow paper the other day. So there we have our Earth that I went ahead and colored in the best that I could, and it represents a diameter of 7,926 miles drawn to scale. Now, for a sneak preview, how does the Earth actually compare to Pluto, given the figures by Master Fard Muhammad? What we'll find when we compare the Earth to Pluto is that, in fact, with a diameter of 67,000 miles, Pluto is that much bigger than the Earth in reality, according to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So you go ahead and get busy and make your drawings of your planets to scale, and next time we will show you how to place those planets so that their distances are to scale in terms of their distance from the sun. Thank you, and assalamu alaikum.